Deb Puss, I mean, that character I found pretty repugnant. I know that Ben is constantly taking notes for his work and also to keep to have his ass covered in case anyone ever complains about him. And one of the factors is she's so paranoid over being written up because she's such an inefficient worker and a bitch that every time that he takes out his notebook, she complains to him or he'll shout at him. And she's also inherently a very racist character too. I don't know if that's an exaggerated tendency or if
no,
that still happens. But I mean,
the incident where she just came up to me, the real
she calls one of the characters her nigger.
Yeah, well, there was only one black guy there, James. She smoked with him and whatnot, and she'd call. She said she just came up to me one time. He was doing work for her, and then they went to smoke, and later she came up to me. I said, "Oh, you got a helper there. He's helping you." I said, "Oh yeah, he's my nigger." And then I remember her one time saying, "I don't understand this. They call themselves niggers. Why can't we call them niggers?" I'm like, "Oh my God." And yet she was one time married to a Mexican, and then she's calling him a wetback, the ex-husband and whatnot. So, but this is the thing. This is white trash. Jessica would always tell me these people are such white trash, and it's true. But there's different types of them. Like another character, the fat rat, Ratanya character. She's fat and she's not that bright. That Ben has to explain to her sometime that President Trump, who she voted for Trump, that President Trump isn't going to lower property taxes. The federal government has nothing to do with property taxes, and so she clearly doesn't know a lot. But Ben comes to like her. She has a daughter, and she married. What are you doing? She married a gay guy. Her first marriage, and she married a convict. Her second marriage, and so, but she's a nicer person than Deb Puss, and then what ends up happening is the Deb character, another bad custodian named Brenda comes on board, and it ends up being Brenda and Deb against Fat Rat and Fatistan, basically. And there's a big blow up one summer, the summer of 2017, where they're just yelling at each other, and then Hector is trying to control them.
And doesn't he try to capitulate and get them ice cream afterwards?
Yeah. Afterwards, the next day he comes in with ice cream and whatnot. And then the book even starts out and shows the utter ridiculousness of the management there, the upper management beyond Hector. For example, there's one character that Ben starts singing the song, "Here Roberto, there Roberto, everywhere Roberto," a guy named Here Roberto who didn't know anything, and then there's I mean,
is that the incident where you mentioned Dumberto?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and then there's another scene that really happened was like the school district, which charges teachers to plug in any devices into their room, and also underpays everyone that's not a teacher. They buy 3 80-screen-inch TVs for the football team, and the coaches end up walking out with the 1.5-year-old, 2-year-old 70-inch screen TVs that they were supposedly going to throw out. So they ended up getting free stuff and this is the kind of waste. And I mean, I could have done. The book is, I think, what is it? Maybe 120,000 or something, 100,000. Maybe not even that. Whatever it is, 100,000 words, whatever it is. But I mean, I could have done 250,000 words. There were just so many incidents. I had so many post-its and stuff. I mean, but I didn't want to have it that long. You get the flavor of the stuff there. At the end of the book, for example, Ben gives some of his or gives a number of his plays to some of the teachers, and as in real life now, it's been almost a year since I left there. I haven't heard from any of them that have even read one, and I didn't expect to. But it just shows you that I think it does really well in showing a workplace, and even though it's a specific workplace with teachers and whatnot, these kinds of people. Some of the teachers that you get to. Some of the incidents where like Ben, ends up writing down things, as you said, to save his ass. but there's a supposed thievery of some money, and it's probably Fat Rat that does it. And then we know Deb Puss. We hear that she first claims that she was fired for doing something wrong years ago from the same employer, and then she denies it, and then we find out more about it, and it's just the same kind of stuff over and over and over.